Hey, Mr. Internet, I've seen you swing but never hit. Your algorithm's drifting out of sync. For all the shit you recommend, the grifts and ads that never end, I have to give you credit for one thing. Serendipity, stopping all my problems, sitting on top from a song that fits just right. Serendipity, stopping all my problems, lottery odds on a flawless lucky find.
Oh! Welcome back to Jam Mechanics. Ladies, gents, friends betwixt and beyond the gender binary, we are your close, real, personal friends. My name is Matt, I'm the Narcissist Cookbook.
And I'm Bug from Bug Hunter. Thanks for joining us.
Bug, do you want to explain what this podcast is? Because every time I try, I fuck it up.
Jam Mechanics is a podcast where Matt and I are professional songwriters. What we do is we get a challenge to write a song. We go away for 3 hours. We come back. We show it off. We talk about what was good about it, what was bad about it, what we want to do with it in the future.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we were hired by Big Song. Remember that time we met at the interview and we were like sizing each other up, and then Song McMahon came out and said, "Hey, I got a good feeling about you guys. Come in here." I thought they were going to make us fight and die. Like, I thought they were going to Joker us.
I saw some rage bait on Threads. This producer was like, what no one in the music industry wants to talk about is there are no real friendships in the music industry because you are competing with everybody and everyone's too afraid to say it.
That sounds like a guy with genuinely no friends.
Go in the comments and everyone's like, what the hell are you talking about? And he's just responding to everybody being like, the real ones know. And then someone was like, hey, I thought we were friends. Like, and the guy just responds, I know who my true friends are.
No, you don't.
I was like,
no one.
This guy sucks so much. For anybody who wants some real advice from the music industry, make friends with as many people as possible and then be genuinely happy for their success all the time.
Also, if you can't be sincerely happy for people, just pretend you're happy. Just grit your teeth and be like, I'm so happy for you.
We are actually friends. We are not secretly enemies. So with that, we ask each other questions to get to know each other just a little bit better. Matt, do you have a question for me?
I do have a question for you. This is a question from Olive, and it says, sorry, Bug, but this is very much directed at Matt. How long did it take to finish Myth? What parts took the longest? Was it mostly finished other than the fact that you had not proper, and then I can't read the rest of it? Well, that's a really good question, Olive.
Yeah, so I got you here. Myth took about 10 years-ish. You had actually been planning Myth since the beginning. Like, it was supposed to come out before him, but
it was.
But
God, you're like a Narcissist Cookbook mega fan.
I'm a super mega fan.
It's almost like you're locked in a van with me for dozens of hours a year and have to listen to me talking about this fucking project. No, I have a question for you.
No, I spent so much time on Myth. No, I'm answering this one. I spent so much time on Myth that I'm assuming the notes for Myth were on your whiteboard so long that erasing them was actually difficult.
It's actually pretty much impossible. Yeah, I think I need a new whiteboard.
That was just a guess. But from me visiting you 3 years in a row and seeing all the same notes on the whiteboard, I'm like, that's not coming off. That's not coming off. I recently
did a full wipe on the whiteboard, and I cannot get the.
I'm glad you finally did a full wipe, Matt.
Finally, it's never too late.
That's a joke for Papa Bug.
And yeah, I had the, you know what, I think I might have used permanent marker because I have a compass. At one point I had a diagram of the island from Myth and I had a compass. I cannot get that compass off. Anyway, no, I have an actual question for you. What words of wisdom did you used to live by but have given up now, and why do you no longer live by them? That's from Agnes.
I normally try to live by always do a full wipe.
It's possible if you're not min-maxing your wiping. Like,
stop. What? This isn't what I want our podcast to be. I just wanted you to laugh, and then we can move on.
I think I said that, and then I was like, I guarantee there is some Silicon Valley bro that has either written or talked to his friends about, like, bro, how long do you spend fucking wiping a day? How much? Like, you could spend that time fucking grinding. Less wiping.
This is the most title bait conversation I've ever heard in my life.
I got it done in one wipe. Anyway, please go on.
I'm sweating thinking of having to edit this conversation. Because here's the thing, it has to be all or nothing. It has to I can't leave some of this in.
Oh, no, it's
Like,
perfect.
if you're wondering why there was no intro at all, and we just went right into the songs on this episode.
What life advice did you used to follow, and then you were like, actually, this is dumb?
I have an airplane.
Wait, you're on an airplane? What?
I have an airplane, so I'm just waiting a second because the
right, okay.
sound's going to be unusable. So
That was like very 5-year-old energy. I have an airplane.
I have an airplane.
I have an airplane.
I have a question for you.
Okay, hit me.
If you had all the resources and money in the world to make one of those bad Hallmark Christmas rom-coms, what would your plot be?
You answer, and while you're answering, I won't listen. I'll think about mine.
I don't have to do this because somebody already IP thefted me and made a bad Hallmark Christmas movie from my idea.
Wait, really? What?
Has anybody ever seen a movie called 3 Bed, 2 Bath, 1 Ghost on the Hallmark Channel?
Yeah!
Because
I remember.
if for some reason that title is ringing a bell as a Bug Hunter fan, you might recognize that as my whole thing.
It really came out significantly after your song as well, didn't it?
It was the exact amount of time that would pass between my song coming out and then a script being written, pre-production happening, shooting happening, and marketing happening, and then a release. It was like somebody listened on day one and it set in motion the idea of like, oh yeah, sure, that's a great title. I'm gonna write a Hallmark movie about this.
Okay, so here is what mine would be.
Mm-hmm.
It would be you are the long-suffering widow of a dead rock star, and some
So dumb.
asshole, some fucking absolute dickhole writes this song, which is meant to be ironic about how there's a conspiracy theory that you killed your husband, but and you hear about this and you're like, you know what? I'm actually going to sue this guy. I'm going to sue this guy for damages, and this hot fucking Outlander-esque Scottish guy like walks into the courtroom and you're like, oh shit. But also you hate him because he thinks you murdered your ex-husband. And then it turns out that actually he was being ironic.
Yeah. Well, there is probably a part in the movie where she does listen to a long version of the pop song and has this total epiphany.
And then, and at the very end, she would turn to the camera as we're walking down the aisle in a church together getting married, and she'd be like, I guess I did do it.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. I like that a lot.
Also, age gap movie, because that is like that's fucking hot shit right now. You know,
is age gap huge?
Yeah, is it Nicole Kidman who's in Puppy or whatever?
Puppy.
So yeah, age gap's huge at the moment. So I'm the hot young 38-year-old. Fantastic.
Okay. Do we know each other?
Too well, I think, at this point.
All right. Well, let's do our show then. Season 3 format. We went to Deep Blue Ink's wedding back in October, and we said, Deep Blue Ink, will you be on our podcast permanently to be our permanent prompter? And Deep Blue Ink said this: yes, but only if you do a cultural exchange with me. I will give you my British challenges if you and your best friend Kyle give us your American dance.
Oh, yeah. This was great. Yeah, have you guys heard of the fucking electric slide?
One of my core memories of my life will be leading and teaching an entire British wedding how to do the electric slide to Taylor Swift's Shake It Off. That was one of my favorite memories of all time. And because I taught Deep Blue Ink's entire wedding party how to do the electric slide to Taylor Swift, Deep Blue Ink did agree that we could call him anytime, day or night, no matter what he's doing. He'll pick up the phone and he will give us a challenge. So why don't we do that?
Or
I'll call him this time. That's cool.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Bug. Hey, Matt. This is about Jam Mechanics Season 3, right? I'm really sorry. I'm busy right now. I'm listening to an episode of Jam Mechanics Season 3, but I have got a prompt for you. So the prompt this time is just a feeling. Just a feeling. Just a feeling. Right, I'm going to get back to it because all these wacky kids and their hijinks.
Just a feeling?
Just a feeling.
Okay, cool. But on top of us being set a challenge, by Deep Blue Ink. We're also going to set ourselves a little bonus challenge as well. And Bug, I've got one for you. I actually have one prepared.
I have one for you. It involves me sending you a link.
You better not be wiki rouletting me.
No, I wouldn't wiki roulette you. This is a very specific wiki.
So my one for you is this song has to be 200 beats per minute.
Okay. Jeez.
It's fast. It's not too fast.
No, it's not
like
fast.
skate punk fast, but it's fast.
Okay. All right. That's a little technical challenge for the old Bug here. 200 beats per minute. For people who don't kind of have a frame of reference for what that is, 120 is like the most standard tempo of a song.
The amount of times I have started a song just by default and I realize it's 120 just because apparently that's what my fucking resting songwriting thing is. This is 120. And this is 200. Not too fast, but maybe faster than you would go by default.
It's faster than normal. I think who I'm singing to is 180. All right, so I have Just a Feeling plus 200 beats per minute. I am sending you a link because I get ripped off. They get ripped off. I've sent you a list of Hallmark Channel original movies. Oh. You have to look at this list of Hallmark original movies. You have to pick one of the titles. And that has to be the title of your song that you write today.
Okay, this is perfect. This is great. This is a great prompt. I love this. Thank you.
Yeah. What catches your eye looking through this list?
Paging Mr. Darcy. I've got Garage Sale Mystery Murder Most Medieval. I've already done Murder Most Medieval this season.
I like Two Scoops of Italy a lot.
These are fucking great. This is a whole season right here.
The Magic of Lemon Drops. Yeah, we could have used this for a little while. I love this. Three Wiser Men and a Boy. What?
Okay, My Boyfriend's Back, Wedding March 5.
I stopped at 3.
Okay, this is absolutely fantastic. I love this. Thank you. Good. This is going to take up 2 hours. It's 2 hours of my 3 hours is just going to be me reading these.
I'm going to memorize this entire list, and then when I'm listening to your song, I'm going to try and guess.
I just watched, before we came on here, I just watched a video of a mentalist, like a mind reader, doing a really impressive trick on an Australian TV show where she got the host to like think of somebody that she had a crush on, and then guessed who that person was, and was just like the name is Jason Statham, and she was right, and I'm going to assume that she didn't just pay off the host, but like people, I was like, okay, I'm going to do the thing that people do with magic tricks. I'm going to go into the comments, someone's going to tell me how it was done, and they're all like, yeah, she was influencing her to pick Jason Statham, and I'm like, that's magic. She did a trick. Anyway, literally that felt related when I started it.
In what way?
Oh, because you said the word guess. See you back here in 3 hours.
And we are back from the break. It's
Welcome
Jam
back,
Mechanics.
everybody.
Welcome back. Matt, how was your Jam Mechanics?
I had a great time. For like 30 minutes, I recorded this whole thing and then went, this is terrible. And yeah. And then just went back and started again.
So I almost did. I almost scrapped it at 2 hours.
You almost scrapped it at 2 hours?
I almost scrapped it at 2 hours. I almost called it.
That's unprecedented.
But then I stuck to my guns because it may not feel like it when you listen to my song, but I didn't know what this song was about until 40 minutes ago.
Okay.
I guess with that, I'll go first. Is that cool?
Yeah. Hit me.
Matt, can you remind everybody what the prompt was?
The prompt was just a feeling.
Just a feeling?
Wait, what was it?
Just a feeling? Oh.
I thought it was just a feeling.
I must have misheard. That's so weird.
What did you write down?
Well, this is embarrassing. You're sure it was
No,
are you sure it was just a feeling?
I'm not buying this.
Man.
No,
so
stop
weird.
it. Stop it.
That's so
and
weird.
on top of that, it had to be 200 beats per minute. Just fucking hit play. Just No.
Yeah, I misheard the prompt. Well, I have a song. It is 200 beats per minute.
You're such a dickhead.
Yeah. So to you, I'll just turn it over to you. I'm embarrassed. Here's
no,
something.
this is so embarrassing. Well, I guess, this is the end of Jam Mechanics. Let's just hear what we're going out on. In 3, 2, 1, go.
He's just a feline, looking well groomed. He makes a beeline for me when he sees I have food. And you can see why Kitty is the king of the house. You'll never hear him coming when he's ready to pounce. His heroes are awesome, Bagheera, Mufasa. He doesn't care for Aslan as we raised him as agnostic. If you put on the Aristocats, he does get quite upset, cause this righteous little kitty really hates the 1%. He's a liberal kitty. That's the liberal kitty. He shimmies to the left, has the right to meow. And he voted for Kamala, but it didn't count, cause he's a liberal kitty. Just a literal cat. He's just a feline, sharing his views. He doesn't see why people care which bathroom you use. And it seems like you shouldn't need 2 jobs to survive, selling toe bean pictures on the web to get by. He donates to causes, his toe beans are awesome. Between Bernie and AOC, his favorite's a toss-up. He thinks we'll have a woman running things eventually, and he really thinks that catnip should be moved to Schedule 3. He's a liberal kitty. That's the liberal kitty. He shimmies to the left, has the right to meow. And he voted for Kamala, but it didn't count, cause he's a liberal kitty. Just a literal cat. He is my liberal kitty. He's from a deep blue city. His toe beans are so pretty. He is my liberal kitty. He's a liberal kitty. My liberal kitty. That's the liberal kitty. From a deep blue city. Shimmies to the left, has the right to be out. He voted for Kamala, but it didn't count. He's a liberal kitty.
Jesus Christ. Bug, I feel like that shifted me to the right, okay?
This is how you radicalize people.
You would have hurt me less if you'd come round to my house and kicked me in the shins. Okay.
I'm proud of myself.
No, that's very good. That's fantastic. So many good, obviously good rhymes. Wonderful. Catnip should be moved to Schedule 3. Excellent. This is. Tell me about the production, because this is not your kind of production.
So because you issued the challenge, 200 BPM, I was like, well, I can't just do my normal thing of sitting on the floor with my guitar, because like the challenge is that it's got to be 200 BPM. So like I could write something and then record it at 200 BPM, but I don't know how it's going to sound. So I just opened up my DAW. I set it to 200 BPM. I set it to 6/8 time because I was like, why not? Let's go for it. And then I just put a little drum beat in, and I was like, okay, oh yeah. Okay. So then I went for a walk. That's when I went for my walk, and I was like, okay, just a feeling. And I was like, wait a minute.
Oh my God. You know what? I love it.
Thanks.
I love it.
Thanks.
Okay. That's fantastic.
So yeah, the line I had when I got back to my house was, he's just a feline, looking well groomed. He makes a beeline for me when he sees I have food. That's what I came back to the workstation with. And then as I was, when I was downstairs filling up my water bottle, I was like, his heroes are awesome. Bagheera, Mufasa. And I was like, that's great. I love that so much.
He doesn't care for Aslan as we raised him agnostic. Fantastic. Yeah. Aristocats, 1%. Bug, this is great, okay?
I know, it sucks. It's so good. And I don't want people to like it.
Well, unfortunately for you, this is going to be the song that everyone loves this season. This is genuinely heartwarming, and I think the only reason I feel the way I do is because I haven't eaten, you know?
The weird thing about this song is I didn't come up with "He's a Liberal Kitty" until 40 minutes ago. I wrote that first part, and I was like, I genuinely don't know what the rest of the song is. I have I had the first verse and the second verse, and then I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I don't have anything to do. And I waffled on it. For like an hour, and I just worked on production. I was like, okay, let me get the drums, let me get the bass, let me get the piano. I'll do ukulele, I'll do both sides of ukulele, I'll get like all that set up. And then I was like, I genuinely don't know what to do. And then I was just strumming after the track ended, because I was having it on loop, and it would loop and a loop and a loop, and then I turned off the loop so that when I got to the end, I had to do something. And as soon as I did, I just started strumming that G chord again, and I was just like, he's a liberal kitty. And I was like, okay, yeah, all right.
That's something. But he shimmies to the left is such a great callback. That's a callback to 25 episodes ago.
Yeah, so here's the thing. And I don't know if there was an opportunity for me to like address this, but that was my original joke in Bugtopia National Anthem, by the way. Like,
oh my God. Okay. Yeah. I didn't get that. I thought the joke was just,
I know. And so for the last year, I've been too embarrassed to ask people if they got my joke or if it was so obvious. Cause it was a national anthem and I was telling everybody to shimmy to the left. And that was my original joke, but everyone just thought it was really funny because it just repeats the left over and over again. I was like, that wasn't my joke, but I love that you loved my joke, everybody. So I was like, all right, I'm bringing it back with a vengeance in a spot where it's obvious what it means this time.
Fantastic. Yeah, this is going to be great. Every now and again you write a song where I'm just like, I'm already looking forward to the group chat, to the live release chat. Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Can I just ask about he has the right to meow? Is that a word? Is that wordplay?
It was kind of like a reference to like a freedom of speech, but also just kind of playing off a shimmy to the left, right to meow. It's just you kind of using opposite words. Just
shimmy to the left, right to meow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not. Cool. It's not a lot, but the idea was that it's a reference to believes in freedom of speech. Is the right to meow. And I also just needed something that rhymed with voted for Kamala, but it didn't count.
He donates to causes. His toe beans are awesome. His toe beans are awesome, I feel, might have given me like some sort of diabetes. Like that's really...
Well, that's just because of the previous thing is saying it seems like you shouldn't need 2 jobs to survive selling toe bean pictures on the web to get by.
Yeah.
And so I'm just making a joke like I bought the toe bean pictures. I don't know.
It's fantastic.
I was writing so fast. I can't tell you how fast I was writing because I really got down to the last 20 minutes. So everything from the chorus to the end of the song is literally the last 20 minutes. I was just writing as fast as I humanly could to get everything in to make it not a 1-minute song because that's all I had. I had a minute and I was like, I need more. And so I just absolutely off the dome, everything here. And then I got the second chorus and I was like, I need a way to end it. And so I was like, we're doing double chorus. We're doing overlapping double chorus.
You absolutely did it. This is absolutely killer. And I love the production. I love it. This is so good. This is what I needed today. Okay. This is what I needed today. I'm resistant to it because I hate joy, but I love it.
The song's called Liberal Kitty, by the way. I didn't want to give it away in the lead up because
of course, no, it just says unnamed demo 1.
Yeah. Cause I had my stupid joke that I wanted to lead with, but the song is called Liberal Kitty.
Okay, your prompt for me was, well, it was just a feeling.
Yes, I forgot how excited I am about this. Yes.
Just a feeling, and then also I needed to choose a title from one of the Hallmark movies, and I went through and through that list, through that list. I recorded this thing for like 30 minutes. It was based on a drum beat. It was really moody, and then I was looking through the titles, and I'm like, this is not the vibe for any of these. And then I saw this title, and I was like, okay, we're gonna scrap it. We're going to start again. This is a song called Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries Reunited and It Feels So Deadly.
What? That's not a Hallmark movie.
It is. Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries Reunited and It Feels So Deadly.
Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries Reunited and It Feels So Deadly, starring Candace Cameron Bure. Amazing. October 18th, 2020.
It's bringing together detectives, murder mystery, and love. Okay.
There was 1.56 viewers, is what Wikipedia says. So that's pretty good. And I'll tell you, Matt, this title does it, on Wikipedia, not a blue link. Doesn't have its own Wikipedia page. So
no. So this is my demo. I didn't read the plot of this, so I do not know.
Cool. So not based on the movie, which is great. I love that. That was my intention. So
no idea. No idea what that movie's about.
Saying you're just going off a feeling.
I'm going off. Okay, great. So here we go. Whenever you want to go.
We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
don't know what you're doing here. I got a little too comfortable, I think. Guess we got a little used tonight of running into each other. Now we've had a bit of time to stew, to really soften ourselves and soak it all in. I thought I had a lot to say to you, but I opened my mouth and I bite off the tip of my tongue. Reunited and it feels so deadly. Reunited and it feels so deadly. Reunited and it feels so deadly. Na 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 na. What a pity that you brought a gun. I really thought for a moment you were happy to see me now. What a shame that I came prepared with a Kevlar vest. Then you asked me if I like the taste of my freshly brewed polonium tea. Not as much as I like the sound of the boom of the bomb that has gone off right under your seat. Reunited and it feels so deadly. Reunited and it feels so deadly. Hate is really just a feeling that we share. I squeeze your hand just to check you are still there, and I feel a little squeeze back in the dark. Manana, 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 manana. Reunited and it feels so deadly. Reunited and it feels so deadly. So deadly. Reunited and it feels so deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. If they don't retroactively make this the credit song for this movie released in 2020, we need a re-release.
Yeah, hopefully this will be like a situation where, you know, Teenage Dirtbag was written for the film Loser, and no one will be talking about Aurora Teagarden Mysteries Reunited and It Feels So Deadly, the movie.
I love this. Yeah, I love it's got a kind of, the vibe I get is very kind of like this Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of thing. It's two assassins trying to get each other, but they kind of like it. They kind of think it's fun.
They kind of like it, yeah.
They're kind of into it.
Trying to write those verses was an absolute nightmare. What I got when I saw the title Reunited, It Feels So Deadly, I picked up the guitar, came up with that chorus right away, and I'm like, okay. And then just recorded myself just making noises for 2.5 minutes. It was really weird. I hit record and immediately had the entire structure. I didn't have any of the words. I just had the chorus. But I get to the and then I had the entire structure, and I just had to fill in the words.
Yeah.
But yeah, those verses were a nightmare because they rely so much on gotta, little, reallys, that kind of thing. But yeah.
Filler syllables to kind of get you through the
filler syllables.
Through the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, filler syllables. Filler syllables sometimes are great. Sometimes you just want to say a thing, and your meter, you gotta have 12 syllables, and your thing is only 8. And words like really, really is a great word. Love really.
Really's great.
Really will get you to the end of a sentence.
Yeah.
You might have gone 200 beats per minute on this one. This was a fast clip for you.
No, I don't think it was 200. Because I was wondering that when I started doing it. I was like, oh, could I do 210? Like, let me see. No, it's 120. It's fucking. It's like, yeah. God
That's
damn
funny.
it.
Yours is slow but feels fast. Mine is fast but feels slow.
Once again, I was hoping to get to that second verse and not do a comedy bit, but I don't mind, and I really like the bridge, the melody to the bridge. The hate is really just a feeling that we share. That's from an old song. The lyrics are new, but the melody was from a song called Pacemaker, and the lyrics were embarrassingly bad, but I always liked that melody, and I finally found a place for it. So
cool. That's Jam Mechanics, baby.
That is Jam Mechanics.
Yeah, I loved the second verse. I thought that was kind of the most fun of the song for me, where it was like, very much like two assassins.
This is a really upbeat episode. I think people are going to walk away feeling like the summer has truly begun.
Yeah, whenever that is. So what is it done? What do you want to do with it?
I genuinely don't know. I don't know.
It's super funky. I love the instrumental break. I love that
It is
too.
super
That's
funky,
something
yeah.
that we don't often get into in jam mechanics, because a lot of things are kind of focused on, at least I know that I focus on lyrics, but the instrumental break of this was really, really cool and really, really funky. People are going to love that and listen back to it and have that be one of their favorite parts of the song.
With this song, maybe more than any of the other ones this season, I'm really waiting to see what people think of it before I figure out how I feel about it. But I'm just happy that I came up with a little feel good ditty.
Yeah.
I'm always happy when I come up with a little feel good ditty.
Do we have any inclination to read about what this movie is about?
Well, you read it to me.
Hold on. It's a series. Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries is a series. What? Matt, there's 11 of them. It's based off a book. Uh-oh. We might get in trouble for this one.
No.
I was like, Hallmark's not going to care. There's 11 of these.
They ripped you
books.
off. I'm going to rip them off.
Aurora Tea Garden is a fictional character created by Charlene Harris and is the protagonist of 11 crime novels.
So Aurora and her best friend Sally, already wrong, are in their high school reunion, and realize that their former schoolmates have not changed much. However, everyone becomes a suspect when one of them turns up dead.
I hate when I turn up to a party dead.
One of them, what I was imagining was Aurora Tea Garden is just this like really upper class tea party.
Is it meant to sound like Aurora Tea Garden, like middle initial T, last name Garden?
Oh my God, is her name Aurora Tea Garden?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's her name. It's Aurora Tea Garden.
No, I knew that it was Aurora, but like I didn't know her last name was Aurora.
Her last name was Tea Garden, lowercase g. Wait, hold on. Candace Cameron Bure played Aurora Tea Garden from 2015 to 2022. And then in 2022, Natasha Bure played Aurora Tea Garden. Is that Candace Cameron Bure's sister? Now, who's Natasha Bure? This can't be a coincidence. Did she just like, hey, I can't do the movie. Do you want my sister to be in it? Is the daughter of actress Candace Cameron Bure. Yeah.
It's her daughter.
Her daughter now plays her.
Stupid Nepo baby. So yeah, this was a whole bunch of nonsense.
What a whole bunch of fun we had.
I gotta go and see a guy about some toe beans.
Okay.
How about we wrap this?
Why don't we
baby
wrap
up?
this up? So if you liked these songs, you can get them on our website or our Bandcamp, www.jammechanics.com. They are pay what you want. They are liberal kitty approved. Pay to your own means. If you want to throw a couple bucks on there for us, that helps us. We don't do ads. That's the only really way we make any money off Jam Mechanics.
And if you want to email us, you can email me at tnc@jammechanics.com. You can email Bug at bug@jammechanics.com, or email both of us at hello@jammechanics.com. We read everything you send. Also, we are on tour, depending on where you're listening to this. We're on our, we're going to embark on our 2025 North American tour. We're doing 2 dates in Canada. We're doing 26 dates in the USA. The first one of those shows is in April, and the last one of those shows is right at the end of August. So if we're coming past your house or within 100 miles of your house, come and say hi. We're going to play some.
Come see us. Yeah.
Maybe I'll play Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries.
Yeah, we'll be playing some Jam Mechanics stuff on this tour. It's not going to be a huge portion of the show, but we are promising that we will play Jam Mechanics songs at our shows, and you can find tickets on bughunterbug.com. And thank you to Deep Blue Ink for providing our prompt for us. Go check out Deep Blue Ink's animations on his channel, especially Deep Space Discounts, because it's very, very good and funny, and I love it.
Yeah, we're going to do our famous sign-off. We're going to do that sign-off that we do every week.
Thank you, everybody, for coming and listening. I'm Bug from Bug Hunter. This is Matt from the Narcissist Cookbook. And remember, how
many
fingers
am
I
holding
My name's Bug from Bug Hunter. This is Matt from the Narcissist Cookbook. And remember, how many fingers
am I holding? Good night, everybody.
It was 3.
Sarah, tippity pop, stopping all my problems, hitting on top from a song that fits just right. Sarah, tippity pop, stopping all of my problems. A right place, right song, right on, right time.